What's up, Legends? Patch notes just dropped, and there's a lot, so let's get into it. We're finally getting Team Deathmatch. It will be added to the mixtape playlist, which will include Control and Gun Run. It will be a 6v6 game mode with 30 kills per round. First team to win 2 rounds wins the match. The Legend class system has been revamped into 5 classes: Assault, Skirmisher, Recon, Control, and Support. The Assault class gets access to red bins and have more ammo per stack. Skirmisher perk reveals what's inside a care package. Recon class now gets a UAV scanning survey beacons but no longer gets ring knowledge, while the Control class will get the ring info when scanning survey beacons. Support Legends will be able to craft banners at Replicators and access blue bins. Let's get into Legend buffs and nerfs. Lifeline's care package now comes down 10 times faster, and her movement penalty while reviving teammates has been significantly reduced. Mirage gets a buff. When reviving a teammate, both Mirage and the teammate will be invisible for 3 seconds. This effect is cancelled prematurely if either of them draw a weapon. Enemies that shoot a decoy will now be tracked with the decoy icon through walls for a short time. Wraith gets a buff. Wraith's portal distance has been doubled and now covers 150 meters. When placing her portal, Wraith will move faster as the portal gets longer. Pathfinder also gets some buffs. Pathfinder can now shoot ziplines up to 200 meters long. Velocity on a Pathfinder zipline has been increased from 600 to 1000. Horizon gets a nerf. Mid-air accuracy and gravity lift is reduced. The further up the lift you go, the more spread you have. The speed at which you travel up the gravity lift has been increased. We finally get some big nerfs to Seer here too. Heartbeat sensor now has a charge up time. It is not activated instantly when Seer puts his hands up. Passive info is now based strictly on heartbeats. The yellow indicator is much less vibrant but does pulse. And his ultimate cooldown is increased and his ultimate duration is reduced. And finally, they're really trying to destroy the scan meta because Bloodhound was also nerfed. Houndy's ultimate will no longer refresh or speed up scan cooldowns. A new White Raven mechanic was added. Bloodhound can now interact with White Ravens in-game that point to the general direction of the nearest enemy on the map. 1 Raven will spawn with each ult. We're finally getting a new weapon. It's an energy burst AR called the Nemesis. The base magazine capacity is 20 with 17 damage to the body and 27 damage to the head. There's also a new attachment in the Golden Shotgun Bolt. Gold Shotgun Bolt is just a buffed version of the kinetic feeder, automatically reloading shotgun shells as you slide. However, it will still auto-reload even if it's holstered. With that being said, overall shotgun pellet size has been increased, making them much more consistent. Mastiff and Peacekeeper are now compatible with standard stocks for increased reload speed, ADS speed, holster, and pullout speed. It looks like hammer points will be reintroduced as a legendary hop-up for the P2020 in Mozambique. The R301 will be nerfed by 1 damage per bullet, and the CAR SMG will be nerfed by 1 bullet per magazine. That being said, the CAR and G7 Scout are out of the crafter, and the Volt and Longbow are in. The care package changes this season leave us with the Rampage coming out and the Hemlock going in, with increased damage, fire rate, and magazine capacity. There's also a firing range update. You can now toggle infinite reloads in the firing range, as well as configure movement of both the square targets in the back and the 3 dummies lined up close to the weapons rack. Only the party leader can toggle friendly fire on and off. And finally, ranked maps will now change every 24 hours, starting with Broken Moon, Storm Point, and World's Edge. We will still have 2 splits per season, but with no changes to the RP system, I'm a little worried. But for real, I need to get in a workout. I know this was a little rushed. There may be some audio issues, so I'm sorry about that. I hope to see you next time. Take it easy.